What is good, everyone? Welcome back to Sheer Thoughts, guys. As always, it's your boy Chuck's here. And as you already know, guys, I'm here with the lovely, the stunning, the shiny. Okay, we're looking a little shiny today. Miss Sony Panda. You already know what's going on, girl.
Oh good, oh good. I'm not gonna lie. It's been busy, man. But I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, that's good then. That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
staying
Yeah.
busy is not always the worst thing, but then again, when it starts to catch up on you, it feels like it's a lot, which is never that
Oh yeah, it's
fun.
it's now taking over my life. So,
Girl,
yeah.
girl,
Yeah.
I hear you. So guys, this episode is a little it's a special one. I mean, we did a Halloween episode or well, tried to. There was a whole big thing about that, which was annoying.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like this is like our first proper like real holiday episode, which I'm really excited about.
Mhm.
Um, so for this episode, guys, we are celebrating Thanksgiving. When this episode drops, it is actually dropping on Thanksgiving Day. So, hopefully, you guys are definitely listening since, I mean, here in America, most people, well, pretty much everyone's going to be home eating food, eating some good food,
Yeah.
feeling fat. But that's okay. Just enjoy it. That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters.
Mhm.
So Sony and I, we thought it'd be a little funny to do this, and you guys know me. I'm fucking crazy in my ways and how I think, and I'm very random. I figured for this episode we would do something called like a mukbang. If you guys don't remember, we discussed a mukbang one time. Sony thought it was something different. We're not gonna
Oh
get
yeah.
into it. But yeah, we're gonna pretty much do like a mukbang in a sense. And I told Sony what we got to do is we would make a Thanksgiving Day dinner or like a Thanksgiving Day food for the episode.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, I gotta know, girl, what you wearing? Cause the shine and the bronze off of that is looking crazy. What you rocking today?
So they're the Wolford 40 Neon 40s.
Oh
But the
yeah.
new apparently the new relaunched ones
Oh, okay.
in the color Gobi, yeah. Yeah.
Gobi, good old Gobi. Me and Sony have a
Yeah.
relationship with Gobi.
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah.
girl. Okay, they look fire. I like them. They look fire.
Yeah.
I mean, Neon 40s, amazing, classic. Always a fucking legendary pair, of course. But this new style,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't realize that they dropped some new way or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. So I did a blog on them because I
Mm.
compared it to my obviously because I've done a lot of
Yeah, of
neon
course. Yeah.
40s. So I did a comparison blog and there are some changes that they've made. Like the shine isn't as what it used to be either.
Okay.
They've changed the shine element on it as well.
Because I was
So
gonna say it doesn't like if those are neon 40s, they don't look like your typical neon 40s. That's the thing. Like they normally do bright more, like they
yeah,
shine more
they're like
like in a way.
luster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it still looks good though. They still look very nice.
No, yeah, they're still nice, but it is like they've dimmed that shine. Like
Mm.
the whole reason why you bought the neon 40s was for that
Oh
reason, and it
yeah.
is just they've now dimmed it, which is cool, whatever. If people have asked for that, then fine. But yeah. But anyway, what are you wearing today? Because you got something colorful on.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. So it's funny. I'm obviously wearing like all black. I was trying to like wear something with Thanksgiving colors, but I realized I just don't have anything with Thanksgiving colors, so I really need to like expand my wardrobe. Um,
Mm.
But I kind of thought this was really funny and really random. I was like, I'm obviously wearing all black. I'm wearing a black polo. I got my black shorts on like always. But kind of figured just to switch it up a little bit. I'm wearing some thigh highs today, as you guys can clearly tell. They're obviously not
Nice.
going all the way up. So they got a little pink part at the top here. It looks a little different. I'm going to try to see if I can adjust the coloring. And then they also have a back seam. Okay, you can't really see. Hold on. But
Oh yeah, they look pink there. Yeah, they
woo!
look pink now.
Woo! Rock a little back seam
Nice.
today. You know, why not? I figured why not. So I've just decided to rock these on. These are the Gabrielle. They're called Gabrielle luxury thigh highs, but they're made by Honey Burdette. I don't know if you heard of that company.
Yeah, I've heard of that company. Yeah.
Sony
Okay.
loves that brand.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, listen, I had them. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it on. So they're not terrible.
No, fair enough.
They don't feel too bad. I mean, they have like a little bit of shine to them. Obviously, I like something a little more, but I figured I'd try these on for today. They don't feel too bad, you know. But yeah, I was like, why not? I figured I'd throw these on. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
so guys, we're gonna get into it, and I'm very excited about this. So I literally made my food this morning. Okay, I was in the kitchen. So I will tell you this. I have the essentials of a Thanksgiving dinner, but and I'm sure Sony will appreciate this when we get to it. But yeah, it has turkey. Okay, got turkey. It has bread. You know, you always dip bread in gravy. You eat it with mashed potatoes, whatever, stuff like that. So that's turkey. It has bread. It has cranberry sauce, always an essential. You gotta have the cranberry sauce. I got sweet potato and mashed potato and stuffing. So it's a Thanksgiving dinner.
Nice.
But I'm gonna show you guys in a minute what it is. But I would love to see, Sony, what you got, because yeah.
Okay, wait, do you want to see it or should I tell you?
Oh no, I want to see it. Let's we're gonna reveal, but I just had to say
right.
that. Listen, mine is a Thanksgiving dinner. Just keep that in mind. But go ahead, Sony.
Yeah. Okay. So mine is an adaptation, only because I'm on a program at the moment and I've got to kind of eat a certain amount of stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
So
yes.
and I will say I don't like cranberry sauce.
Oh,
I tried a little and I was like, I can't get.
So I will tell you this: it's not for everyone. There's a lot of people who love cranberry, and then there's a lot of people who are like, I don't fucking do it. So you're not the only one, and even Americans, like, don't you worry, you're not the only one.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a cranberry juice. I love the drink, but I just can't eat the actual like.
I hear you. Yeah.
It's different. It's different. It's
different. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I was never a textural type of person until I realized, I never like strawberries because of the seeds. That's a texture thing. Now I love strawberries, but I realized, oh shit, this texture thing for food is a real thing. Like, I always thought it was silly, and then I'm like, oh, it's not. Like, it actually is a thing.
Yeah. I get that. I ain't snagging my tights, by the way, with my plate. So, no, we're not doing that.
Smart.
So, I've got stuffing, because stuffing's a must. I've got my sweet potato. I'm going to try that, because I've had sweet potato fries, so I was like, can't be much different to that. But I have chicken with mixed veg. So I've got like courgette, peppers, onions, like a kind of Mediterranean mixed veg thing, just because I need to eat veg with my chicken. So
that's fine. That's fair.
It's kind of like a slightly different kind of.
No, so there are some people who
do.
There are some people who don't like turkey on Thanksgiving. There are some people who just don't like turkey in general. It's usually the way it's baked and the way it's in the oven. It gets very, very dry. A big thing out here for anyone who doesn't know, because this is obviously this is an American thing. There are people who deep fry their turkeys. So I'm talking about taking a 20-pound bird and they literally dip it into a whole vat of oil and they deep fry it for like 30 fucking minutes. It sounds wild. Don't get me wrong though. It's really juicy. It's really good, of course. The other problem behind that though is the amount of videos that I've seen people fucking it up. That's the other dangerous part. Because like I've seen videos of people.
See why it is juicy.
Oh my god!
The amount of oil.
Of course, but it's also crazy the amount of people who I've seen them try to like dip the bird into the oil and their whole like thing just falls over. So it's just boiling oil just covering their backyard, and I'm like, oh dear god, this is fucking terrible. It's bad. Like there's a lot of crazy videos about it, but I can see why people prefer the fried turkey. It is understandable. It's obviously juicier. It's fried. It's gonna be better. But me personally, I love gravy so much that like I'm the type of person where the turkey might be dry because the way it was in the oven. Fair enough.
But whack on gravy.
I'm gonna just I don't care.
And you got other bits that can like.
Hell yeah, of course. And I'm the type of person that I'm such a fat ass that like I don't know how other people do it, but I know some people will like eat a little thing and then eat another part and then eat. I'm the type of person where I'm going to get all in my spoon or all in my fork, a piece of turkey, cranberry, stuffing, mashed potato, sweet potato. I'm eating all at once because that's the whole point. It's all going down the same hole anyway. So I mean,
I don't do that.
I eat it all. I'm fucking fat ass. So also there is. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Can
I eat now?
Yes, go ahead, girl.
Can we eat now?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I also have gravy.
So hungry
on my turkey dinner. And I think this is going to be great because I feel like no one else will truly appreciate this other than Sony. Or unless you know friends. Because I made the moist
maker. Yes. That's why you weren't showing your food.
I made a moist maker, baby. So I legitimately have bread on top, bread on the bottom. The bottom part has a bunch of slices of turkey. The mashed potato, the sweet potato, the stuffing, and then literally in the middle is a gravy-soaked piece of bread. And then on the top part, I put more turkey, finish it off with cranberry sauce, final piece on top. So I made the moist maker.
Wow. Oh my god, go you.
I was like, bro, there's no way in hell I do not make the moist maker. Like, come on, bro, I have to. And you know what's sad? It's always one of those things. Now, mind you, This is a little ghetto because the turkey that I bought is like a deli bought turkey. I couldn't obviously find like a proper turkey, but best believe I'm going to be making a real proper turkey moist maker this weekend after Thanksgiving. Then I'll post up a picture. I got you guys. I'm gonna make a real
Oh,
one.
okay.
I got
Okay.
you. But yeah, I decided to make this. I don't know. I think it looks good. I think it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, like I said, I eat everything together in my fat ass. I also have like 17 paper towels because I know I'm gonna be messy. We just gonna see how it goes. Okay, so we gonna give this a bite, guys.
Okay.
I'm excited about this, and then we're gonna talk about Thanksgiving, and we're gonna get into a little bit of Thanksgiving stuff because for anyone who doesn't know Thanksgiving and the
Yeah.
traditions or things like that, why not? Figured I'd share it with y'all and then learn about it for anyone who doesn't know, our UK audience or anywhere else around the world who doesn't celebrate.
Well, yeah, I'm dying to know. So,
here we go. First bite. Bro, that's fucking good. That's fucking good.
is it?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I know I'm fat. Don't get me wrong. I love food. But everything goes well together. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Woo!
well, yeah, I can see how it would.
Woo! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. That gravy soaked piece in the middle, game changer. Game changer. Oh shit. Okay.
This is actually good. And do you know what I realized? This is kind of a podcast that I think people probably need to watch then listen because they're just gonna hear us like probably not chewing, but they're just gonna hear like little bits of silence and thinking,
don't get
"What's
me wrong,
going
bro.
on?"
Don't get me wrong, bro. Obviously, just sitting here in silence while we eat, guys, I am terribly sorry. But also, at the same time, if we're making you hungry, I'm for it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. Because here's my thing, Sony. Let me ask you this. What holiday... Because I know in the UK, you guys do Sunday roasts. That's like a big thing. Like Sunday roasts, I know is a thing. So you guys roast potatoes, you roast chicken. Everything is like roasted, which is fair enough. But do you guys actually have like a holiday out there in the UK that like is like Thanksgiving here is literally known to do the turkey, you know, do the stuffing, do all this stuff. Is there a holiday in the UK that's like that?
It'll just be Christmas.
Okay.
If I'm honest, it'll just be Christmas because yeah, Easter we don't do it because mainly it's lamb based.
Oh really?
No, yeah, I'd probably say yeah, because they normally say like that's why like all the lambs are ready for Easter because people just eat lamb. Yeah, no, I think one because obviously we like to celebrate Christmas every single Sunday. But yeah, no, I think our main thing is basically Christmas. It is Christmas.
Now, is there like a traditional food over there for Christmas, or is it just whatever you want to do?
Give me one sec. I put like a big bite in as well. So I think the main thing is turkey.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you guys do
yeah. So the main thing is
a certain thing. Okay.
We do, yeah. Obviously, all substitute chicken.
Cool.
Oh, but there's some people who do like beef Wellington. That's a thing. Some people do goose, but it is a little bit more fatty and it's naturally it's more expensive. Like
I would never have thought that.
Yeah, because then with that, with the goose fat, you can make goose fat potatoes, like roast potatoes, and they come out really good. But yeah, but otherwise, a lot of it we tend to do different meats. Like yeah, so obviously we do beef Wellington. There's goose as well. You can always do duck. Duck survive. Or some people do lamb. They do lamb shoulder or a rack of lamb or something. So yeah, it kind of just depends. But obviously, naturally, the thing is turkey. But if you didn't want to do turkey, there's a range of white meats and red meats and other meats if you really wanted to, kind of thing. So I don't think there's no limit really. And you know, even gammon. There's some people that do ham or gammon, as well. So yeah, there's a range. There's a big range that we do for Christmas.
Fair enough. Okay. So you guys do have like a traditional thing out there for food, of course. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I like killed that half of the sandwich. I needed to drink water. Also, people this episode are gonna fucking see how much of a fat ass I am and how fast I eat. It's terrible. I'm a very fast eater, and it's really bad.
I'm gonna say, yeah. Dumb it down.
Yeah. it's really freaking bad how fast I can eat. Like, seriously.
But you know, they do say you're supposed to take about 20 minutes to eat your food.
Yeah, they say you. I think it's something else I've read too. They say you should chew your food at least 15 times because then that'll really break it down to like really go down. They say that because
God, I've never counted it.
I was like, son, well, first of all, I'd never count. Like, literally, a friend of mine the other day was like, my friend the other day was like, have you ever thought about trying competitive eating? And I was like, no, but I don't know, maybe. I was like, I should see it just to see how I do. All right, so it's already like at 8, like half my sandwich. I figure we'll get into some talking stuff. So of course, guys, I wanted to discuss about Thanksgiving for anybody. Obviously, the American audience, they know what Thanksgiving is. You learn about it your whole life. You learn about it in school. You do your little projects, all that stuff. Excuse me. But I kind of figured we would talk about it. Since Sony, you don't really know about Thanksgiving. Obviously, you guys don't celebrate it out there. And for anyone ever, other than American audience watching, little history lesson for you guys, right? So, Thanksgiving Day is a national holiday in the United States, and Thanksgiving occurs on Thursday, November 23rd of this year. So it's always Thanksgiving is always the third Thursday in November. So that's always how it falls. So it could be like the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th. It's like always in that range. So it's always the third Thursday in November. That's always how it goes. Started in 1621. That was a long ass time ago. The Plymouth colonists from England and the Native American Wampanoag people shared an autumn harvest feast that is acknowledged as one of the first Thanksgiving celebrations in the colonies. So what do you know? It was actually people from England and the Native Americans from the U.S. Who actually celebrated Thanksgiving together. For more than 2 centuries, days of Thanksgiving were celebrated by individual colonies and states. It wasn't until 1863, in the midst of the Civil War, that President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed a national Thanksgiving Day to be held each November. I did not know that, or I completely forgot about that. So there you go. So it was actually Lincoln who made Thanksgiving a day. What do you know?
Okay.
Of course. But the holiday is not without controversy. Many Americans, including people of Native American ancestry, believe Thanksgiving celebrations mask the true history of oppression and bloodshed that underlies the relationship between European settlers and Native Americans. Now, that's always been a big thing I've always heard. That's always been a huge thing.
Yeah,
they're always like, oh, Thanksgiving this is Thanksgiving that. But then it's like, yeah, bro, but the freaking Pilgrims like colonized like the Native Americans and like, killed it. Like, there's always these stories. There's always these things. Of course, I mean, then again, if I'm not mistaken, I think they always say like a lot of holidays that if you think about it, the 5th of November, Guy Fawkes Day, is a pretty crazy holiday. You're literally blowing up fireworks to celebrate a guy who's trying to blow up Parliament. Like that's a pretty wild way to celebrate. I'm just saying. But yeah, so in September 1620, a ship called the Mayflower, which is the most iconic ship that people know about, left Plymouth, England, carrying 102 passengers. An assortment of religious separatists seeking a new home where they could freely practice their faith, and other individuals lured by the promise of prosperity and land ownership into the New World. After a treacherous and uncomfortable crossing that lasted 66 days, Jesus Christ, bro, now you could probably get from like America to England in like a week, less than that. Like, Jesus. After a treacherous, they dropped the anchor near the tip of Cape Cod, far north of their intended destination at the mouth of the Hudson River. 1 month later, the Mayflower crossed Massachusetts Bay, where the Pilgrims, as they are now commonly known, began the work of establishing a village at Plymouth. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
This is just going like more into details with things, just talk about other things. But of course, as we know, it literally has to do with them coming together, Native Americans and the Pilgrims. They literally celebrated their autumn feast together, which is Thanksgiving. They're saying when the first Thanksgiving in November 1621, after the Pilgrims' first corn harvest proved successful, Governor William Bradford organized a celebratory feast and invited a group of fledgling colonies' Native American allies, including the Wampanoag chief. Oh, they invited the chief. Okay. Okay, now I see. Now remembered as America's first Thanksgiving. Although the Pilgrims themselves may not have been used the term at the time, the festival lasted for 3 days. Could you imagine all that food for 3 days? God damn, that's great. That's great.
Wow.
What? That is amazing. While no record exists of the first Thanksgiving exact menu, much of what we know about what happened on the first Thanksgiving comes from Pilgrim chronicler Edward Winslow, who wrote, historians have suggested that many of the dishes were likely prepared using traditional Native American spices and cooking methods. Because the Pilgrims had no oven, the Mayflower sugar supply had dwindled by the fall of 1621. The meal did not feature pies, cakes, or desserts, which have become a hallmark of contemporary celebrations. Of course. I mean, granted, yeah, because back then, of course, make a pie or things like that was very different. But of course, you got to have dessert after dinner, You got to have dessert after dinner. I'm just saying. Just saying. Right? So, origins of Thanksgiving is a national holiday. Oh, yeah. So then there's that. So now so Thanksgiving food. In many American households, the Thanksgiving celebration has lost much of its original religious significance. Instead of it now centers on cooking and sharing a bountiful meal with family or friends, which is very true. Turkey, a Thanksgiving staple. I can't talk. Turkey, a Thanksgiving staple. So, I can't read. Ubiquitous? Sure, let's just say that. I'm stupid. It has become all but synonymous with the holiday. May or may not have been an offer when the Pilgrims hosted the inaugural feast in 1621. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they had turkey back then, but then again, the wild animals back in the day, I would assume they would have probably caught a turkey. I'm sure Native Americans hunted turkeys. They prepared it. So I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if it was definitely that's the reason why. It makes sense.
A bit easier type of meat to cook as well.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very true. Exactly. Wait, where did it go? Oh, there you go. Today, however, nearly 90% of Americans eat the bird, whether roasted, baked, or deep fried. What I say. On Thanksgiving, according to the National Turkey Federation, other traditional foods include stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie. Volunteering in common Thanksgiving activities in the communities often hold food drives and host free dinners for the less fortunate, which is very true. That's every year, and it happens here a lot here, like in New York. There are parts of Jersey, other areas as well. It's very common that you'll see people giving out free turkeys, doing random turkey drives, food drives, things like that. So it is really sweet. It is very nice. Also on I don't know if it's on Thanksgiving Day, but a lot of shelters will have people come in and they'll come in and volunteer, so they'll serve food to everyone at shelters and stuff like that. And it's a Thanksgiving Day dinner, so it's really sweet. It is always very nice.
Yeah, we do the same for Christmas as well.
There you go. And then I think we do something for Christmas, but it's not Thanksgiving dinner. It's just obviously different food. But yeah, typically around the holidays, it's when people will do a lot of volunteer stuff, things like that, which is always very sweet. Now this is a big one, which obviously growing up in the UK, you've seen American movies, of course. So I can only imagine, of course, for someone being from over there, how I feel like this must be a big icon for people out of the States, because it's obviously still a big deal here. But of course, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, I've heard of that. So, do you know what? I think no, it's not through Friends. Well, I'm just thinking, where did I hear about it?
Oh,
but I've heard about it.
It's been on Friends. It's been in movies. It's literally a staple. And it'll be on this Thursday. It's literally a staple every single year. And then the big thing is the way they always treat it is who's gonna show up to the Thanksgiving Day Parade, because they make these massive balloons that they walk down the street. So it's and in the past few years, this is how the world has been changing. Because when we were younger, it was the turkey, it was random characters, here and that. It's always the staple of people who would show up. The real quick story, the really funny one, was there was one year that the wind was so bad and they had a big ass Barney, and the people holding the Barney couldn't control the Barney.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this.
Bro.
Yeah, I remember hearing about a blessed Barney. Didn't he just fly away somewhere?
No, it was the fact that may have happened. I think that happened another time, that it was something flew away. But that year, when they were trying to hold the Barney down, Bro, could you imagine all those kids in the freaking crowd, and next you know, you just see Barney rip apart. Just a massive balloon.
Oh, yeah.
Just rip apart.
I've heard of that one. Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Oh my god. The horror.
Could you imagine being a fucking like 8-year-old kid and be like, oh my god, Barney. He's
and
dead.
you're like, what the hell?
Oh god, I couldn't. I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so terrible.
Wow.
It's so fucking funny. But yeah, so that's like a huge staple. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It happens every year in New York. I personally never gone. I also never really watch it on TV. It's just never been my thing.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's like, it's something to enjoy. It's always something that's just tradition, which is always
Yeah.
great. So here it's saying, parades have also been become an integral part of the holiday in cities and towns across the United States, presented by Macy's department store since 1924. Holy crap, I did not know it started that long ago. New York City's Thanksgiving Day Parade is the largest and most famous attraction. Wow, some to 2 to 3 million spectators along its 2.5-mile route.
Whoa.
I didn't realize that many people go to the parade. Holy crap.
That's a lot of people.
Drawing an enormous television audience, it typically features marching bands, performers, elaborate floats, conveying various celebrities, giant balloons shaped like cartoon characters, of course. Beginning in the mid-20th century and perhaps even earlier, the President of the United States had pardoned 1 or 2 Thanksgiving turkeys each year, sparing the birds from slaughter and sending them to a farm for retirement. A number of U.S. governors also performed the annual turkey pardoning. This is true. That's like been a big thing. It's like they'll always pardon one turkey to be like, hey man, you won't get eaten this year.
You're safe.
Go ahead. That's like, but I sit there and go, that's lovely. But what about the other fucking 40 million turkeys that are on everyone's table right now?
Something we don't know.
I mean, hey man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hold on. So yeah. So all right. So that's like pretty much that with like celebrating Thanksgiving out here, like the traditions, like things like that. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. I don't know what happened. My Discord decided to just say, hey, you're done talking. So I don't know. I swear my Discord doesn't like me at times. I don't know, but whatever. So we are going to be wrapping up the episode pretty soon, but I kind of figured before we do wrap it up, Sony, I figured we would do like a little Thanksgiving Day tradition that is something very common here. It's something that we do, and it's literally just sharing a few things that you're thankful for in the past year or in life, and just kind of expressing why you're thankful. That's pretty much it.
It's nice. That is actually really nice. That's a nice tradition.
It's a big thing you do at the dinners. Like when you go to the dinners, everyone kind of goes around the table, and you typically would be like, well, I'm thankful for this, or I'm thankful for that. And of course, there's always the basic of, well, I'm thankful for family, I'm thankful for friends, like things like that. But girl, if you have anything that you're specifically thankful for, I mean, please share. You know?
Oh, that's a good. Do you know what? There's a lot I'm thankful for. But no, I'll probably say I'm definitely thankful for my business. I'm thankful for my Insta family on both my accounts, and I think I'm thankful for just the journey that I'm on generally with everything. I'll just include every walk of life in that. So yeah, because obviously I could sit here for ages, be like, I'm thankful for this, and I'm thankful for this.
I know, I hear you. No, I hear you.
Yeah. Because it is, I try and practice, because that's the thing, I try and practice gratitude on a daily basis. So there is like loads of things that will pop up compared to like, oh, what am I really thankful for? Yep. So yeah, I think my biggest is definitely like my brand, and people have supported me throughout the whole thing for all the years that I've been around. So yeah, definitely. How about yourself?
Fair enough. No, I mean, there's a lot of beautiful things to be thankful for. I mean, I would have to say in the past year, specifically, I mean, first and foremost, I'm obviously very thankful for my daughter that she's still growing so healthy, so strong, freaking getting smarter every day. Like, it's wild, man. Like to see how she's growing, to see like who she's becoming. It's unbelievable. And obviously there's still a long journey ahead of it. I mean, she's still only 1 year old, but it's amazing. It's truly amazing. And I'm so thankful for her. I'm so thankful for how healthy she is, how strong she is. But I mean, I will say, like, in the past year, some things have definitely changed. So I will say, like, I am very thankful for and this may sound silly, but I get very in depth with things, but I'm thankful for myself of having the drive to keep pushing, to try to pursue things or keep trying things, to really push for things, like to if I'm interested in something, that I want to do it, or to have the creativity for it. So I am thankful that I still have that drive, that I'm always like, okay, what can I do this? What can I do that? Obviously, I'm very thankful for my health, of course. Like, I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, sadly, a lot of people get sick and or they struggle through a lot of things. I mean, I can thankfully say that, like, I'm healthy. I'm getting healthier. I'm pushing to, but I am thankful for that. But I will say, I in the past years, pretty much like specifically, I'm very thankful for like the growth that's been going on Instagram, for my page growing, for people like like noticing me out there, and like really especially like that. I'm thankful to those people who have like messaged me personally and said, you're such a positive light in this community. Appreciated your energy, your vibe, like, I love how you are, and I'm very thankful for that, because it is always very nice to hear that, especially when in a day and age where society can judge you and opinionate you so hard, when all it takes is that one comment to be like, hey man, I think you're awesome. That's a beautiful thing. So I'm very thankful for that. As well as I am super fucking thankful for this podcast, man. I truly am, because the fact that I remember the day that I was nervous to ask you, like, hey, would you be down to be a co-host for a podcast? And I really wasn't sure if you'd say yes. And the moment you said yes, I was like, fuck yeah, bro. Like, that was amazing. So very, very thankful for this podcast. I'm very thankful that we've really stuck with it so far up until now. I'm super thankful that I know we're going to be pushing the grind even more coming this new year. We have ideas coming. I keep thinking of other things on how to make the podcast better. Man, I'm very thankful for where we are right now and where we keep going. And like you said, this journey that we're on, I mean, my personal journey, your personal journey, but ours together with this pod, it's a very dope thing. I'm very, very happy about it. I will say that, bro. It's amazing to see, like, it's amazing to see where we've come to by now, but I'm so excited to see like where we're going to keep going. I truly am, bro. I'm very fucking excited for all that. So I'd say that's what I'm thankful for. Yeah.
It's really nice, actually. Yeah, that's really nice.
So yeah. I mean, it's been a good year, man. It definitely has been. I mean, it's had its ups and downs. It's had its rough moments, but that's life. What are you gonna do? But I mean, you and I are very similar in the way that we try to look at things with a more positive outset, a more positive mindset, a more positive outlook. That's what I meant. Like, that's how we try to live our lives, and I truly do think that's the best way you can do it. I mean, yes, understandable. Everyone's shit smells different. Totally fucking get it. But if you can always try to look at some sort of positivity in your life and try to like work through it with that, I feel like that's very beneficial. I feel like it helps a lot. That's just me.
No, I do hear that. I definitely do hear that. And I think that's the thing. It's just everyone goes through their own thing, but it's just if you can try and be positive where you can, it helps. It helps so much just to help you get through that tunnel. So
for sure. Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
bro. It's definitely one of those things. But but yeah, guys, we're gonna end the episode here. I mean, it wasn't gonna be too long of an episode. We just kind of wanted to do a little special Thanksgiving one. Obviously, of course, for Christmas, maybe we'll do. Maybe we'll try to make it a little longer, because I'm thinking of some ideas for the Christmas episode that we can make it like a nice long episode, make it a fun one. I don't know. Maybe we'll see, because this will be our first Christmas episode, so maybe I'll save it for next year. So I'm not gonna throw the idea out there, but I am thinking of things for this year's Christmas episode, so it should be a lot of fun. And then of course, for our Patreon episode, that's another one, of course, that you guys, we're excited to do for. So obviously this episode is drops on Thursday, guys. So you're watching it obviously on Thursday. So tomorrow, for Friday, because of course when this comes out, our Patreon episode will be out, and we're gonna actually be doing a Thanksgiving dessert talk. Where we were saying things that we're thankful for in our lives now and what's going on, but I thought it'd be a little silly and obviously fun, because of course it is me and Sony. We are going to do a quick little dessert episode and say why we're thankful for nylons. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely sign up to the Patreon. It's only $5 a month, guys. It's really just for the support. We always do appreciate it, and of course, me and Sony, like we've always said, we've talked about this. We're only really charging $5. We're not trying to charge you anything crazy. It's just if you want to show a little extra support, it means a lot and it goes a long way. And of course, anything that you guys donate to us, sign up, any of that money we want to put it back towards the pod or towards the Patreon. So that's always kind of the idea of it too. So for people who have signed up already, who have been signing up, we appreciate y'all. Much love to all of you. So if you want to join the Sheer family, bro, just go right ahead. I'll put the link down below so you guys can obviously go straight to the Patreon. You can sign up on there if you want, or to become a member there. But also it's on our social media pages and our links as well if you want to go there. So you're more than happy to. All right. So yeah, guys, this has been a great episode. This has been a very fun episode. And for all of you at home and watching, listening, whatever the case may be, happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. And I hope you've all been having a great day. All right.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
That's right. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.